paying job as American Pet Hustler. And yeah, I wanted to let you guys know how to get a good paying job as an American side hustling pet hustler. So, so let's get started. And thank you guys for jumping in into this live. I'm gonna go ahead and break it down. So, guys, the biggest struggle that I'm seeing with American pet moms over 40 who's trying to do this as a side hustle while still maintaining a full-time job is, well, they miss a lot of clarity for how to pull this off. So I'm gonna try to clarify it as much as possible. So this way you can um, finally get that job, good paying job. And I'm gonna tell you how I was able to pull this off, how I was able to become that American pet hustler, and and do this on a side hustling basis. And heck, if I was able to pull this off, so can any of you guys. And honestly, guys, like I mean, you could do it. All you need is a little passion. So, and of course, you need to have a pet of some sort, or have a relative or somebody who has a pet where you could like partner up with them and do content on behalf of them. So, how does it work, and what is the best freedom fusion path towards becoming an American pet hustler? So, guys, look, I mean, there's many different paths. At the end of the day, like if you already have a full time job and you just wanted to do that as a side hustle, then definitely, guys, definitely you could get that job. You could get a good paying job as a American pet hustler. Now, like what is the mechanic behind that? I'm going to describe to you first how I was able to get that good paying job as American pet hustler, doing what I love as a passion. And yeah, guys, I mean, if you wanted to repeat the same thing that I did, I'll describe the formula for you. So the formula is relatively simple. Rule number one, you gotta love what you do because effectively you're gonna be doing this a lot better if you do enjoy doing whatever it is that you do. Now, but nevertheless, the question still remains the same. How do you become an American pet hustler while still having a full-time job and doing this on a side hustling basis? I'm going to go ahead and describe to you how I was able to get a very good paying job as an American pet hustler. And I'm going to break it down for you guys so you can do the same. Now, I can't guarantee that everybody. Hello, hello. I can't guarantee that everybody is going to become that American pet hustler. But sheesh, if you like pets, trust me, you could become that American pet hustler. All you need is a little bit of well, you got to have somebody. You got to have either some sort of a relative or a friend or somebody who has a cat or a dog or better or some sort of animal. It could be like farm animal. It could be a horse. It could be anything. But the bottom line is you got to have something. So where are you going? I was thinking about grabbing some food. I had some chicken earlier. I created a live workshop, guys, showing you how I'm eating that chicken. I don't know if any of you guys checked it out, but if not, I'm gonna make it available for you so this way you can see what kind of food I'm having and why am I doing that? Why am I eating in a snow day? And like I'm combining pets in a mix of it all while still not showing any pets in the process other than in short videos that you see in my account. And of course, guys, that's exactly why I wanted to create this workshop to tell you like how it's even possible. How can you even pull this off? Which car you have? I have a Mazda CX-5, and I bought another one. I bought a Hyundai. I forgot which kind of Hyundai. I don't remember. I bought it for my wife in Russia. I may get another one. Uh, all right, guys. So where did I left off? I probably got a dump Verizon because I mean the service is just horrible. Like what the hell? I'm paying so much money and there's drops all over the place. So probably gotta get myself T-Mobile. Yeah. But yeah. So how do you become American pet hustler? That's the topic I wanted to cover today. So, guys, look, if you wanted to become an American pet hustler and have a very good job on a part-time basis, this is what I did. This is what helped me. Anything that you see TikTok gurus teaching out there, none of that worked for me as a person. But what worked for me was just using everything that I learned in the field of AI, automation, digital faceless marketing, and combining everything that I learned together with pets. So this is what helped me out the most. And many of you guys probably wondering like, how do you pull this off? How do you get a part-time job that is very good paying job? Like, what can I do as a person? So this is what I did. I reached out to a university and I showed them a curriculum for what I could teach. Specifically, I reached out to one of the universities in here, and I literally just told them, look, um, I mean, I've been doing digital marketing, I've been doing AI, I've been doing many different things, and I could teach her in university. I could teach computer networking, but I could also teach um, digital marketing. And I showed it to them, the whole curriculum. They asked me if I could build the curriculum for them. And I was like, all right, let me see if I could combine my pet brand in a mix and show it to them. That's the entire curriculum. I went ahead and I built it. I didn't ask for any kind of money from the university, and they straight up just like literally gave me an offer, gave me a good paying job, and said, look, if people sign up, you're going to be teaching. So today I was already in onboarding session. I already got onboarded, got official emails from university, and yeah, I'm going to be teaching computer networking. And if you have enough people, currently we have like 3 students, but if you have a couple more, then I'm definitely going to be teaching that on February 19th. So what I was able to topic, the point of what I'm trying to say, guys, is I was able to combine my life together with pets, cats, and dogs in university settings. And universities pay pretty good job, a pretty good amount of money, guys. And the best part about it, like if you ain't making money doing anything, like trying to do whatever you love to do, but it just no matter what, you ain't making money, no matter what you learn. Um, then just go ahead and do this approach. It's so much simpler. You just reach out to a couple of universities, show them like your a bunch of PowerPoint slides, your videos that you created in CapCut, show them your CRM system that you use to get all sorts of leads, show them your framework for how to um, approach brands, and tell them, look, I want to teach something relevant to pet digital marketing and get a job right this way. Looks like a clock. For me, it was smooth sailing for me, guys. So that's how I was able to pull it off. That's how I was able to get a good paying job as an American pet hustler. Now I know it's not everybody is willing to do that path and kind of go through the hurdle of doing that. But for me, it was no brainer. Like literally, guys, I'm going to be getting paid for what I love to do. Except not only am I going to be getting paid, I'm going to be getting double paid. So what I mean by that is, um, when I reached out to university, I told them, look, I have this strange hobby that where I just sit in a car and create a lot of content about pets, cats, and dogs. I have another channel, YouTube channel. I have all those different social channels. I'm not really making money out of any of that stuff, but I just have this strange hobby, and I wanted to actually teach that skill to other people in university. And when I approached the university, they instantly were like, well, what can you teach? And I told them I could teach computer networking, I could teach AI, automation, CapCut, digital faceless marketing, brand building, and I explained to them what I'm doing. I created a quick presentation. I approached them. Immediately, they hired me right on the spot. Very good paying job for everything that I'm doing over here, guys, for you in terms of creating all these incredible videos, incredible presentation. All the stuff I was doing for free. I wasn't even getting paid for any of that. It was just something that I wanted to build for myself, my own brand and everything, um, everything that I was showing in this channel. Now, can you imagine? Now I'm going to be actually getting paid for that. except not only getting paid from university, but obviously getting paid on a private settings as well. Isn't it bunkers? Like literally, that's not even my profession, guys. Like literally, my profession. I'm a full stack cybersecurity engineer. That's my profession. I'm a former certified math teacher for the state of Connecticut as well. As you can tell, digital faceless marketing was never something on my radar. It was just something that I was like, man, screw it. I kind of want to learn this. I want to apply it. I want to see if I could pick something real, pick like a couple of brands that I could build. I watched a lot of TikTok gurus talking about all that stuff, but none of that stuff made any sense. I just figured I just go ahead and do everything myself, and I did, and I was able to pull it off. And I showed you how, and I have over 1,800 videos over here, just on YouTube alone, literally showing you how to pull it off. Now, like, what does it mean for you as a person in terms of getting a good job? Well, for me, I mean, it was colossal. It's like imagine you getting paid for having fun, except like right now I'm not getting paid anything, but imagine in university settings they literally say, bro, like we love whatever you showed us so much, and the person who I spoke with, she literally reached out to her associate director, and she was like, oh my god. The bottom line is I already got the job, and I'm already teaching on a February 19th computer networking, something within my profession. But I also told him, look, I know I'm going to be teaching computer networking and all, but I mean, I've been doing that all my life. I kind of want to do something that I really love. I want to combine my pet brand and everything that I'm doing in my personal life as a passion. I want to combine it together with university work and make money out of it. Of course, I didn't say like make money out of it. I just say, look, this is what I'm building. I got this crazy luxury tech brand that I'm building. I want to embed that brand into computer networking. That's why I show this brand as a use case in computer networking. I don't know how the hell did I come up with this one, but I did, and because I was just trying to figure it out, like, how can I combine my professional life, my passion life, and my side hustles together with something that I could get paid for. And sure enough, I was able to produce very good results, guys, in convincing the university, and it was smooth sailing afterwards, guys. That's basically the bottom line. So if you are struggling side hustler or pet hustler of any sort and just can't figure out a way for how to break through your ideal customer profile, can't figure out a way for how to finally get that good American paid job as a pet hustler, and tired of applying to all of those sites like on Indeed, LinkedIn, then literally do exactly what I already described in this workshop. It worked for me, and it was just I don't know why I didn't do this before. I wish I'd done this before versus just like sitting in a car talking to infinity and not getting paid for any of that. But now I'm going to be getting paid for that, and not just by relying on some unreliable source of for money making or having to like sell something and wait and needing to sell something, but literally making money from me not even having to sell anything, but just being myself the way I am, the way I am with you guys right now. And I was able to pull this off. And not only was I able to pull this off, I was able to combine this with my professional life, my computer networking life, my side hustles, my passion, all together, just and combine this job and create my own schedule, not without without having to be like, hey, man, like how I'm gonna do this while still having a full time job? How can I still earn extra income while having a full time job? That was like my main thing. But I didn't want it to be like a process prisoner working for somebody like in a schedule that I can't control of, that I'm like I can't really be because I got a full time job. I gotta work at the other job. I can't be just working in hours that is something outside of my control. I wanted to have something that I could be my own boss, and I finally figured out what it was, and it's so stupid easy. And any of you guys could do it, but like all you got to do is just reach out to university of your choice. You could reach out to a few of them. Now, this method definitely will work for you guys. If you learn all the content from my channel and do this precisely what I just described, it will definitely work for you. You'll be able to work for university, and everything that you love to do, you'll still continue doing in your own settings, like the way I'm doing now in the car talking about it. But except you're gonna have like any kind of content that you're gonna produce for a pet brand is gonna be obviously circulated in university settings where you're getting paid for that work versus just kind of sitting in a car to infinity and not getting paid and just kind of evolving your fulfillment and passion. And so you could still have that passion. You could still be fulfilled, but like guys, go out there, like do this method that I just described. Reach out to universities and get yourself that good paying job. Like literally, this job is going to be is going to help me pay off my car. My car recently broke down. It was literally the wheel fell off the same way how it fell off in Florida. I'm like, man, I was just so lucky that this thing didn't fall off in a highway. And like this is the reason why for the past 2 days I've been celebrating and eating chicken and creating like all that content showing to you guys how happy I am that I'm still alive. But literally, guys, it's bonkers. So like I see many of you guys struggling. Like you listening to all those TikTok gurus telling you what's hot. Information coming in one ear, coming out of another ear, never registers, and you just being that process prisoner, and you ain't making any money. That gotta stop, guys. That gotta stop. You gotta do this method that I just described. Now, it didn't really, like, it wasn't really hard for me to pull it off. It was just effortless, and like I wonder how many other effortless things that I could do. Um, yeah, it's just I wasn't doing it, and maybe you're in the same shoes like me. You simply not doing it. Maybe you are. Maybe you're very good, but the problem is we live in a world of AI, and you like maybe missing that direction, the direction of what you actually got to do to get that job. So, but that's what I had to do. And it was now I'm like, this is why you probably have noticed when you were looking at my YouTube videos, you probably noticed some of the content, uh, more structured style content, something that university level material style of content. Before I wasn't really kind of motivated to create any kind of structural content. I was just like, man, what's the point? And there's nobody watching anyway. But now there is a point. The point is I'm getting paid. So any kind of content that I create, not only do you get access to that, obviously, when you join college, we also got some scholarships available. Speaking of which, in case you guys are actually interested in breaking in the field of IT, I am going to be teaching on February 19th computer networking in one of the colleges in New, New York, and it's going to be a pretty good class. And if you wanted to break into that field of IT computer networking, we do have some spots available and scholarships as well available. Now, is this a rewarding career? Absolutely, guys. Like, I already became a millionaire with just that career alone. Now I'm just like working on my own side hustles and this other part. That's exactly what I'm talking about. American Ted Hustler. You could be that American Ted Hustler if maybe you have a job, a full time job, and like guys, you have no idea how much you're needed in university settings. Like literally, if you have a full time job and you wanted to make extra income, but on your own schedule in the evening when you're not interfacing, when you're not really like interrupting your full time job habits, because essentially you still want to perform really well. Like a lot of people asking me, well, how can you do that? How can you run all so many brands and have so many pet hustles and still do full time job? Guys, not only do I have a full time job, I'm a top performing engineer and a full time job. It's all bi-directional, guys. Like whatever you do, whatever you pick in your life, guys, just make sure that whatever it is that you do decide to have fun with, that it has this bi-directional synergy. So like obviously you guys see me creating AI, like doing vibe coding, doing all that fun, crazy stuff. But at the end of the day, guys, like look, create that bi-directional synergy, make that possible for you. Um, because at the end of the day, people are going to be asking you questions. They're going to be reaching out and they're going to be saying, look, you got a pet, you got a dog, you got a cat. What can you do for me? But like, you don't really have to worry about what you could do for anybody. You just get paid no matter what. That's basically what I'm talking about here. Now, would it be nice as a bonus to have something like mutually beneficial for your passion, type of your type of like a pet project of some sort, where you just maybe you have a dog or a cat, and you wanted to monetize that, and you just like really love it, but you ain't making money out of it. But you really love it. You love pets, cats, and dogs, but you ain't making any money. Then definitely this path that I described over here is for you, because at the end of the day, like if you ain't making money from TikTok Shop or any of those pet brands in the first like a month, then you should probably not continue with this path at all, guys. Because like imagine there's people sitting in that on TikTok Shop, literally struggling to make money, especially if you are not like a pet owner or have somebody who has pets. It's just going to be gazillion times harder for you. So instead, what I recommend, like if you find yourself for 1 month not making any money and struggling, go ahead and get that university job. Now, there are some positions for, there's different layers. What I discovered is that, like what I discovered in America, there exists not just like a regular colleges, but special like universities. And I mean, I knew about university. Obviously, I have a master's degree in a double degree in mathematics, and but I didn't know that there's actual like a university that exists that controls colleges, and you could still work for one university, but really be working for multiple colleges as part of one single umbrella. Like I never knew that. I just thought like college is college, it's separate from university. Somehow I just never it never registered in my mind until the day when I was like, I bet. Apparently, colleges love whatever it is that I'm teaching. So, guys, look, if you ain't making money in 1 month after trying everything you tried, like you watched all those TikTok gurus, maybe you watched a couple of workshops, one or two from my channel. Maybe you even joined Jack Spa's system, where you've been guided to do something, to build your own systems, to get connected with brands and get on a retainer, but nothing worked. Why? Well, not just not because you like can't understand that, but maybe because you just like not fulfilled, meaning like you're just not fulfilled, meaning you think you want to do that, but not really. Because when you start doing something, you kind of get bored, and you be like, nah, I don't really want to do that. I already have a full-time job, and like I don't even know why I'm doing whatever it is when I'm doing. Like this is the kind of feeling that I had, and this is the reason why I went ahead and I had to figure out a different path, the path to become that American pet hustler, the path where if you're making money in the first month doing TikTok Shop or any UGC content, then guys, literally this path is what I'm doing right now. Now, for me, it wasn't 1 month. For me, it was a lot. For me, it was like 2 years no money. Heck, I'm still not making any money from pet UGC content. Like, can you imagine, guys, creating over 1,800 videos and not making any money? Guys, like, this is the reason why I'm describing this path. Now, I'm granted, of course, I'm making money from other things, but not this. So, in simple words, am I a millionaire? Yes. Did I make any money from TikTok Shop or anything that I'm showing you over here? No. So, guys, what is the lesson learned? The lesson learned, guys, go ahead and if you're making money in the first 1 month of doing any of that pet UGC content stuff, go ahead and get yourself a regular job in university where you can get paid for what you do with your pets, except you also get to teach that to other students in university. And of course, that's going to be a gazillion times better for you. And yeah, and then because then you're going to get inspired. You're going to be like, damn, I actually do want to make money now more. Now, guys, otherwise you're not going to be inspired. You're just going to be like, maybe I should earn a little bit, maybe I shouldn't. But this push alone of you getting another job and becoming that American pet hustler, that is what's going to register you on the map, on the radar. You see, guys, like what happens, you are canceling yourself out secretly. Like you sabotaging yourself without realizing that this is the case. To solve this problem, what you need to do is follow precisely what I described. in this video. Now, it will take only a few minutes of your time to pull this off, uh, maybe 10 to 20 minutes per day, following precisely what I described in this video, just applying to a bunch of universities. Now, granted, you got to have a great portfolio. Granted, you actually do have to have skills to teach. So when I went ahead and applied as American Pet Hustler for a university, immediately university was like, damn, we want this guy. But literally, it was just took it easy, guys. In fact, I was like, man, I should have been probably doing that a long time ago. But I was now hoping that you guys will do that. You will change that perspective. And perspective is you kind of constantly sitting in a car and creating content and not making any money. Change that around. Go get that job in university. So this way you could get double paid. You could get paid in university settings and in private settings, which becomes absolutely a beautiful thing. Out of a sudden you just get that incentive. Before, like you wouldn't have any incentive. You'd be like, man, I don't know if I should be doing whatever it is what I'm doing. But then once you land the job in university, you have like 20 people looking up to you. They are actually listening to every one of your digital faceless marketing strategies and executing them. And all of a sudden, you have 20 people who are like literally working on your brand. Like this was just for me, that was like, oh my God, this is incredible. Because not only do I get paid, double paid for what I love to do in the first place as a pet hustler. Because before, I mean, obviously I was just sitting in the car and being so like teaching you guys and all that, but I wasn't really getting paid for that. It was just kind of me being passionate me. So, but I thought about it. I was like, man, I think maybe I should get paid because my car is kind of broke down the other day. So what can I do? So obviously, this crazy idea came to me. Like, what if I work for a university? But what if I design a curriculum for a university that is designed around my life? As wild as it sounds, there is a possibility for you to do precisely, guys, the same exact thing what I was able to pull off. And now, granted, I got a very good paying job on a part-time basis. Not only a job, but a fully blown workforce of students, interns who actually want to execute all of those strategies that are already cooked up for my luxury pet brand and ready to work. So, this is a gazillion times more exciting, guys, than trying to build anything on a solo way, not really getting far, not anything getting anything done on a long-term basis. But if you do have a little bit of firepower from students who are coming in from university settings, it out of a sudden becomes smooth sailing, guys. Smooth sailing. All you need to do is get connected with the right university. All you need to do is reach out, spend about 20 minutes per day reaching out to universities offering your curriculum. Now, you got to be good. You got to develop skills, the hybrid skills that are not taught in college. You could jump into one of our feudal incubators and develop them, and then finally have a pathway towards becoming more stronger. And finally, you can pull this off and have a good job and be very proud of yourself. And that's what you got to do, guys. That's what you got to do. Anyway, that's it for now, and I'll see you next time.